Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football. Cheeky wee live stream here, giving you the updates that you need and desire for the Scottish Cup and also the lower leagues here. We're at quarter to 20, 20 to 4. 20 to 5 even, 20 to 4. Double checking there, I was like, what? It's 20 to 5. Folks, 20 to 5. And I'm ready to go. But Falkirk, Scott Arfield, what's that about? Scott Arfield laying the smackdown. Livingston 2-0 against Cove Rangers. I think that's Cove Rangers. Out. So let me double check. I think that's Cove Rangers. Fog, Mr. Anonymous. What's happening? What's happening? I've hurt my hip. I sound about 90-year-old saying that, but that's just the reality of it. Right, so Yenge has made it 2-0 for Livingston against Cove Rangers. Cove Rangers look like they're going to crash out at 1-0. Is this the one, Big Steve? Yes, of course it is. Who else would it be? Wouldn't be Mr. 95, would it? Falkirk 5, Partick Thistle 2. Scott, I would say Scott Armstrong. Fuck Scott Armstrong. Scott Arfield, even. Scored a minute into his debut. Pretty great stuff there for him. Falkirk, we'll quickly go through the Scottish Championship table, because I believe that puts Falkirk. Partick Thistle realistically needed to win this game to get themselves into the top 3, but I kind of thought that wouldn't happen. So Ayr are off top spot now. You've got Livingston 4 behind Falkirk, 2 behind Ayr 2 behind Falkirk. So Falkirk's at top. Clyde have just made it 2-0 against the boys in Stranraer, which we always like saying, don't we? That's always a great weekend, man. Let's see. 15 minutes. Lift the Scottish Cup. That's how we'll celebrate. Lift the Scottish Cup. Lift the Scottish Cup. Brilliant. Right. 3-0 Livy. Okay, that game's done. Done and proper. Done and proper. Let's see here. St Johnstone are still 0-0 with Hamilton, which I'm overly surprised about. Kinda, because I thought St Johnstone turned a corner, but apparently not. So, in terms of the Scottish Cup, Dundee are 4-0 up. Livy have just went 3-0 up, so that's done. Livy and Dundee are both going to go through. But St Johnstone or Hamilton? St Johnstone or Hamilton is the question. I wouldn't be overly surprised, folks, if Hamilton snuck past St Johnstone. We'll see. How long to go? Let me double check in this game. A lot of games postponed in the Highland League. Over 10 minutes. I'll tell you what, though, I cannot be arsed sitting around for extra time in that match. I'll let you in on a wee secret. I'm not sitting. I know this is simply just a stream to wrap up the 15 minutes. The 15 minutes. Now I'm seeing apparently St Johnstone's pitch looks absolutely horrific. Haven't quite seen it myself, to be honest. Can anybody elaborate on that? No good. Of course, we'll have a match review later. Defunding. We'll see how that goes. But we'll have a match review later for Celtic against Rafe. I guess we could go in the team news for that game if anybody's interested for it. Let's see. Sinasola starts. I'm not really surprised. Ralston, Murray, Scales, Schlupp, whatever you call him, McGregor, McCoyan, Bernardo, Kuhn, Yang, Maida. So Maida starting up top, no surprise considering the guy's got an unlimited engine. Although does Cal McGregor really need to start a game against Rafe Rovers? I think some people would say no, but forget about the youth team. And in the bench, Bain, Taylor, Jota, Adair, Naroki, Kenny, Engels, Atai. Is that not a game to start Johnny Kenny? A guy who's scoring for fun in the Conference League. But I know that's a Diddy league, so maybe I shouldn't actually talk too much about the Conference League. But anyway, let's move over to Rafe Rovers. Rafe Rovers is starting 11. Who have Rafe got? We got the Faith in Rafe. So Josh Ray, makes his Rovers debut. Ewan Murray returns to start, and Jamie Gullins leads the line. So we've got Ray, Dick, Hanlon, Murray, Matthews, Mullen, Brown, Doherty, Easton, Stevenson, and Gullins. So does that Rafe team, does that give any Rafe fans who are listening to this? I'm sure there's hundreds of these. Does that give you any faith? Anyway, all I know is that match will be getting reviewed. Let's see. The Diamonds improved, but Dundee are unruffled. Yeah, I'm not really surprised, folks. It's all over. All over. All over for that wee Diddy team. I think Dundee's going to beat Airdrie 4-0. Livingston's going to beat Cove Rangers. Well, good to see them happy, agreed. Scott Arfield. I've seen people say, oh, he's the worst player Bolton have ever signed, but he was always going to be a step above the championship. But I think, I know it doesn't look much on paper. You're siding the guy, it's like, what, 37? But Scott Arfield's good. That's it. Good for the time. Absolutely. Falkirk doing what needs to be done. Stirling 3-1 up. East 5-1-0 up. Edinburgh City 1-0 up. Clyde beating Stranraer. Bonnyrigg Rose and Peterhead 3 each. Stenhousemuir 2-0. Montrose 2. Alloa 2. Arbroath 3. Inverness 0. Annan 2. Dumbarton 1. And Falkirk still 5-2. So, yeah. What is there to say about that? I mean, I think all eyes are on this St Johnstone game. Can a lower league club, i.e. the Championship, can they get in? I think this is obviously their best I say this is their best opportunity. I'd argue Dunfermline tomorrow against Aberdeen's a pretty good opportunity as well. Because Dunfermline are shite. See if Aberdeen were taking on Ayr, Falkirk, Livy. I think most days would predict Aberdeen to go it. And I did. I said it would be a draw. And Dunfermline would knock them out in penalties, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. But we're just waiting here. St Johnstone do have to be the team to go down. Well, speaking of St Johnstone, they've just put the Ackies down 1-0 St Johnstone. So I don't think there's going to be any upsets today. Unless there's going to be a crazy one at Celtic Park. But Nicky Clark has set up Griffiths without the S. Don't know who this guy is. 1-0. I think Flash Scores had a wee bit of a meltdown there. It doesn't actually know who scored. Folks, doesn't know who scored. What else is even going on? Other scores. Or has it been disallowed? St Johnstone, no one knows. Lyle Cameron, 2 goals today. Lyle Cameron, Rangers man. Queen's Park. Callum Davidson, bringing the Spiders to town. Absolutely. Yeah, Rangers will win. I'm going to be doing a match preview very soon on my own channel live, so I don't really want to talk too much about it. But yeah, Queen's Park. Expecting good things for Rangers over there. Absolutely. St Johnstone, yep, that goal counts. I don't believe there's any VAR until... Actually, how does VAR work? Is there VAR? Is it only at Premiership grounds? Because I know England stopped doing that. So I'm not overly... Adama Sidibe with the goal for St Johnstone, and I think that's probably wrapped up all these ties. No games going to extra time, which is a bit of a shame, I guess. But yeah, that's just the way the cookie crumbles today. But yeah, we've already read out the Rafe Celtic team news, so I think everyone's expecting Celtic to win. The goalie starts. Scott Arfield has scored again. Well, I say he scored again. He's still sitting on still sitting 5-2 with a hat-trick. I wonder if he gets subbed off. Queen of the South have scored against Stenhousemuir. Absolutely scintillating stuff here. Big Brad Spencer missed a penalty. But I wonder what Brian Graham gets sent off for. Arfield gets subbed off in the 72nd minute. McCann got the last goal for Falkirk. And what is that? I mean, they're obviously 4 points clear of Livy, 2 clear of Ayr. Got all these games. Money Dons. Tell you what, man, I did not expect Dundee to win 4-0, but they did beat Airdrie 6-1 earlier this season. 4-0 in the first half, man. Job done. Scott Tiffany, 2 assists. Lyle Cameron, 2 goals and an assist. I mean, Airdrie, decent form. Last couple of games. That's about in the balls. Livingston become the second club. Norwich bust your act. I didn't even do an accumulator. Might do one tomorrow. Didn't get round to doing one today. But Livingston, I've became the second side, to join Hearts. So, again, I mean, I think most teams would want to avoid Livy at the Tony Macaroni. It's not the same as it used to be, but it's just a place no one really wants to go. So Livy are in there. They're into the quarterfinals. Dundee, that's pretty much wrapped up. I don't know how many minutes have been added on in the Dundee game. 2 minutes. There's a minute and 12 seconds to go, but that's done. Airdrie, man. 4-0 in the first half. They were never, ever in a million years coming back from that one. So full time there. What about full times across the board? Stirling have defeated Elgin. Clyde have defeated Stranraer. I mean, Falkirk's going to defeat Partick Thistle. Arbroath for 3-0 up. That one's going to be sorted. So we're just waiting. There we go. Falkirk officially. Any upsets in England today, actually? Man City. Who's seen that? That was, they were quite lucky. Bournemouth beating Everton. No real surprise there. Everton not going to win a trophy this year. Again, Burnley beating Southampton. I didn't do a bit. Who did I bet? I mean, Fulham beating Wigan. That's predictable. Cardiff against Stoke. A certain guy with the initials AR returned in that game. You doing a watch along for the Celtic game? Nope, I won't be because I need to do a match preview for my, for the arrival of the Spiders tomorrow. So I will not be doing that. But there will be a match review on the channel later on. And of course, the second of 5 match reviews this weekend. That's what I like with Scottish Cup. You get all these games on telly. It's very good. Very good. Can't complain. I think Dunfermline are going to knock out Aberdeen. I mean, obviously, Rangers and Celtic are both going to go through. Be interested to see what the draw is. Who's going to get the warm and cold balls, so to speak. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But, yeah. Sarasola obviously starting in nets. Maida through the middle. A bit of a weak defence for Celtic, but it's against Raith Rovers at the end of the day. I think you need to rest players against them. So yeah, Livingston at 3-0. Dundee. Tell you what, Dundee, they go. I mean, you want Livy at home, don't you? You putting any dosh on Dunfermline? Let's actually have a wee look at Dunfermline and what price they are. I might. Why can't they be at home? East End Park, come on. Is it too much to ask? Let's see what price they are. Celtic are 1-14. Dunfermline 19-4. I tell you what, that might be worth 400 quid. I don't know if I'd stick 400 quid on them, but you never know. Right, hold on. Let's get on this Dundee Airdrie game, man. Supposed to add on 2 minutes and they're playing well past it. McDonald's been booked. Let's get right. What are the other odds? Celtic 1-14 to beat Raith. Rangers 1-18 to beat Queen's Park, and that is simply just down to the fact that we've seen the starting 11. Let's spin 99. I mean, Celtic just go up odds there. Someone fucking bet them in between me speaking. Who knows? I mean, Raith 25-1. Queen's Park. What's that? Oh, it doesn't even let you. I need to log into Bet365 just to have a fucking look. What's that about? Oh, there's Falkirk one. I already knew that. Dundee, they have one. Let's see here. So we do Raith, Dunfermline and Queen's Park treble. 4,334 quid to 1. Nah. You would struggle to get 2/3 of that up. The Dunfermline part, I might. I think I'll bet that tomorrow on top of something. Was there an injury in this Dundee bloody game? Taking the piss? Taking the absolute piss. My God, man. 90 plus 5 for a game that added 2 minutes on. The Sheep are playing garbage, of course they are. There we go, Dundee officially through, so they're the third team through, and St Johnstone, there's a minute left to go in that game, and once that ends, I'm away. I'm ending it. Well, I'm not ending it all, but I'm ending this stream. But if anyone wants to see a match preview stream, I'll be live on my channel soon. But yeah, I thought I'd do this just to cover the 3 games we're not going to be reviewing, because we can't watch them. They're not on telly. But the other 5 are. So, I mean, in terms of who I'd want, Dundee at Ibrox, absolutely. I mean, the fact that Hearts beat them at Dens wouldn't put me off them at Dens, but Rangers away, Fulham would. Give me anybody at Ibrox, man. That's what I want. But there's only one more round before Hampden. The last thing you want is a tricky away day. Easter Road. Easter Road or Tynecastle, I think, right now, because Hearts and Hibs are both playing pretty well, aren't they, at the end of the day? But Hearts have got to get past St Mirren, and I believe that is going to be this St Johnstone game wrapped up all over any time now. But yeah, Lyle Cameron, 2 goals to his game. Oh, Rangers. I wonder if Rangers would have signed Lyle Cameron permanently if he wasn't cup tied. But then the rumours were there before he played that cup game against Dundee United. So what's to say he didn't know, folks? What's to say he didn't know? Rangers just probably didn't have the money to spend it, and that's probably the God's honest truth there. Yeah, too easy for Dundee, man. Airdrie. Rhys McCabe talking a good game before the match. Oh, we're in good form, they're in shite form. Oh, it looks like you're back to being shite. Right, let's see here. St Johnstone, come on, stay in this fucking game and I can go. And I can leave. I can move on. Get my fucking stream set up. It's no going. It's no going, man. Imagine St Johnstone bloody conceded here. Tell you what, like the next round of the cup, 4 teams in. Hibs, Dundee, Livy, St Johnstone. Who's the favourite of those 4? It can only be Hibs. Hibs by a country mile, man. And there we go, folks. St Johnstone have advanced. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. Decent wee stream. But overall, pretty much what we expected. The higher team won. You know, Dundee against Championship won. Livingston against League One, they won. And then Premiership against Championship with St Johnstone, they won. As to be expected. Till then, though. Peace.